What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joey Work from Pure Bets, from Pure Sports, back again. Another Friday. You know what that means? Another professional fighter. This week we got top-ranked Bellator lightweight Sidney Outlaw. What's up, Sidney?
Hey, brother. Thank you for having me once again, my man.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you coming on the show, taking some time out of your day to hang out with us. This one, hits a little home because I've been watching you fight throughout your career in the early days in Atlantic City. I'm a Jersey boy. So a couple of those Ring of Combat wins I was in the stands for. So this one means a little more.
Means a lot, brother. You saw it. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so a question I normally ask all fighters that come on. I'm interested to see how they got into the MMA world. What was the original reason, or how did you start in mixed martial arts?
Well, I started because of my brother. I used to really enjoy wrestling. My brother came home one day from the military, and he told me, like, bro, that stuff not even real. And then he showed me, I believe, a UFC fight back in the day. And ever since then, I was like memorized. I was like, all right, I was like, wow. I'm like, I was heartbroken at the same time because I just, WWE wasn't real. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe this. Long story short, I just, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Then I just started to get in touch with jujitsu. And once I got in touch with that, I picked up wrestling and, Coach Rich and Joe Gracie. They were my first instructors.
Got it. All right, cool. So I know, you've obviously worked really hard to get where you're at right now, and all kudos to you. You definitely deserve it. But what was it like, when you got the call to be on the Contender Series? You obviously fought in the Contender Series, had same fight night as Sean O'Malley, had a very impressive win, but essentially at the end of the night, you didn't get the contract. So talk me through your thoughts of all that.
Well, actually, Dana White was there when I won my second Ring of Combat belt. It was at Ring of Combat, yeah. And I had 2 belts already. They actually took one and put it in front of Dana White. I don't know why. And I'm like, hey, guys, where my belt at? And he was like, oh, Dana had it. Dana had it. Okay, maybe let's go up there and get it. Long story short, I did that. I'm like, all right, cool. I won. After I won. Went over, got my belt. Obviously, Dana liked that, those exciting fighters and those exciting fights. So soon afterwards, somebody had a very, very great performance against a very, very tough guy, which I can completely understand. And he went on the my boy, Rude Boy, Randy Brown.
Yeah, Randy Brown.
He was looking for a fight, and they picked Randy Brown, and he's a great friend of mine. He definitely deserved it. And I'm like, whatever. Long story short, he picked me for the Contender. And that was like 3 weeks later. I'm like, all right. Wait, 55? I'm like, cool. He's like, no, 70. I'm like, 70? I'm like, the dude literally watched me fight at 55, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to take 70. They give you anything. Beggars can't be choosers, right? So we took that fight. It was a lot of, little drama stuff. No drama stuff, actually. Just a little miscommunication. Took the fight anyway, won it. They thought I had an aneurysm or something like that in my brain. I'm like, no, I don't. That's like, I'm allowed to fight. Anyway, I proved them wrong. I guess it was the way I did it, but it doesn't really matter. Won the fight. I know it wasn't the most exciting one, because it's, that's not what they want. You know what I mean? I'm like, with that said again, brother, I didn't get picked. At least I kind of know exactly what I did. You know what I mean? So there was nothing I can do,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it definitely, I think helped evolve your career. Obviously, now you have a home in Bellator, number 2 ranked contender in the division. So all kudos to you for working hard to get where you are. And I'm definitely rooting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you are a Philly guy growing up in Philly, but I seen that you moved over to American Top Team a couple of years ago. So how did that help evolve your career?
My guy, it was basically like I always had the tools. Now my tools could actually be utilized. Basically, things that I know I could do, but I just don't know when I can do it. You feel what I'm saying? I always been, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Me becoming a champion, and one of the hardest organizations, me beating champions and multiple other organizations. I mean, how many champions I have? How many pro belts do I have? You know what I mean? So my mindset of a champion was there. So when I do get that belt, I'm not going to be phased. I'm not going to, oh my, and start crying. And I can't believe I did it. You know, I'm a God-fearing individual, and I believe God has a plan. So I am a champion. You know what I mean? I'm a champion among champions. I know you put me in front of anybody. You know, because I've been going with people like we talk about. Let's talk about the Russians. They have a team. They have a family. I have no one. I have not a single individual that breathed air. You know, that was with me doing this. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
They have a whole family. You understand what a whole family is? A mommy, a daddy, all that crap. Not that I'm saying boo hoo cry me, but I'm just saying like look at what I done by myself. Now when I do get a team, just watch the empire I built. It's gonna happen. When it happens, this interview, just remember what I'm saying. It's gonna happen, and I'm doing it accordingly. You know, it's gonna suck, but I think all my sucking days is over. But it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen very soon. I just gotta keep playing. I keep playing the game. You know.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, you obviously clearly in the prime of your career here, winning 11 of your last 12 fights, ranked number 2 contender, Bellator lightweight division, as I mentioned. Dominant performance over Miles Jury last fight out. So what's next for Sidney Outlaw?
Another fight. That's it. Another fight.
You have a target return date? Any fighter in mind?
Anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone. I mean, obviously, I'm number 2. I want to say I want an interim belt or to fight one of the Pitbull brothers.
Yep.
Which makes sense. I like fights that make sense. Period. I like fight that makes sense. I like to go forward. I always been the underdog. I was always the guy that people were trying to feed, and the people that thought they were just going to eat me realized like, oh fuck,
never mind.
I can't eat this guy. He's supposed to eat us. You know what I mean? Yeah. I always say that the wolf that's climbing the hill always hungrier than a wolf that's on top of it. So
there you go.
I kind of need somebody that's going to elevate me up. You know, right now I don't have anything to give anybody. So I need to be, I kind of need to continue to be fed to other fighters, you know, and in return, I can constantly eat them and get better. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely. Like I think God got a good plan. I just got to keep following it, you know?
Yeah. The plan is the belt around your waist for Bellator to add to your collection, and it's going to happen.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. You know, I do have a couple fun questions that I normally ask everybody. Do you have any? What's up?
I said, my man.
So, do you have any fight week or even fight day superstitions?
No, I mean I do pray a lot. That's about it. I pray. I like to have fun. Anybody that had bad energy, I just keep them at a bay.
I agree with you there. That's what it's about now. Like, you're obviously in the, been fighting for a while. You're in the prime. There's no need for any negativity. I'm not a fighter, but I've been around, a lot of my friends are fighters. I've been around them, whatnot. But even in life, like there's so much negativity out there. I am so like, I've grown and now I'm 30 years old. So I pushed away a couple people that have just been negative in my life where it's like, hey man, you bring nothing to the table to even just, you don't need to bring anything to the table. Just make me happy. Positivity is the GOAT.
Bro, it's easy. People just don't want to do it. People just say have an ego, especially I'm learning less is always best.
Yeah.
Less is best.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
At times people are, upset with themselves and try to take it out on you. Like, I mean, I've seen so much hate on the internet towards fighters that it freaking drives me crazy. Like my guy drives me crazy. Like my guy Corey Anderson, when he moved over from UFC to Bellator, the amount of hate he got and the amount of messages that people would never say to your face, and they just like behind a computer screen, they just say whatever they want.
You know?
Who I give you guys a lot of kudos for dealing with all that, because I would never be able to deal with that as keen as you guys are.
Yeah. I mean, that's the fortunate part. I mean, I get a little bit of hate on mine. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of contradiction. You know, oh man, all you do is take people down. I'm like, all right, yeah. I'm like, and then somebody said, all you do is take people down. I'm like, damn, that sucks that your favorite fighter just let me take him down. Like, you know, and it's like, all right. It's like the good guys nowadays are the bad guys. You dig what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like Dustin Poirier.
Yep.
Conor McGregor. You're not gonna. I'm really satisfied with the fact that I know like the good guys are always the one that get the most boos, you know. And it's sad. Like I think Americans need to really. How do I say? I think we just really need to change as a society because the Russian stick with the Russian, right? The Egyptians would stick with the Egyptians, right? I'm not saying we need to stick together as a country or a race. I'm just saying we gotta be a little bit more respectful. Have a little bit more common sense because it makes us look a little stupid, Absolutely. You know. And I'm like, all right, like Dustin King, boo. He's the only one from America, the only one that's having a great charity. The only good guy here. And you guys are going him and rooting against him. I'm very confused because he's a definition of the American dream, and also Conor McGregor is too. He made himself a billionaire, you know. But from what I'm hearing and from who's being represented correctly, am I right? I look up. I like both of them actually. I like both of them. I admire both of them. But it's kind of like this is the society, and it's like in order for my sanity, I have to not care with not you, but like the fact I can't do it for you guys anymore because I'm gonna lose myself, and then you guys are gonna eventually hate me. You're gonna do what you want, and it's too much of a game. Now I just gotta be like, all right, well, this is who I am. You gotta like it. If you don't like it, then I can't tell you. I'm still gonna win.
Yep.
But
if you don't like it, take a walk. This is it.
I know, or just watch me.
Yeah. Watch me rack up these wins. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, I hear you. So one of the show followers sent in a funny question. He asked if you had a historical figure, celebrity, or politician you would enjoy fighting.
Damn.
I mean, if you don't have to answer if you don't want.
Damn, yeah. I mean, that's a deep, good question. I don't know. And they don't have to be a fighter.
No, it could be, some celebrity, because it was brought up because of all this Jake Paul and the Paul brothers stuff. So a lot of people are like, oh, I would like to fight him. And then
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the name, but you remember who are the two main characters?
See, I can pull it up.
Was there a guy named Jesse, one of them?
Jesse, yeah. That's I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's Walter's like partner, quote unquote.
And, yeah, I would like to fight Jesse because he was a snitch, bro. He snitched. So how you gonna pretend like you want to be like you get Walter into this whole drug thing? Now he took it to another level, the level you wanted him to be at, and then you just had a reawakening. Like you just got baptized or something, and you just changed all or something. Like motherfucker, it don't work like that. I got a whole bunch of crack in this car that we gotta sell because you made me do it. And you just we're gonna turn this shit around. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, roll hard. And he did that. And it was like everybody was like, oh man, I'm happy. Like what? That's not the reality of shit. It does not work like that. What the fuck, bro? You just can't change your mind. How about you get your job done and then you get out? You can't do that in the middle anyway. You got a bunch of money. You're going through the depression. You're throwing it out because what? You're in your feelings. Meanwhile, Walter's like, I did all this for you. You can't, I murdered people for you. You just can't turn around, and it's like, I don't like people like that.
That might be
like, hey, you get to sell drugs or anything. I'm just saying, you just can't change your mind in the middle of something. You know what I mean? When you talk to someone else and doing something, I will fight him.
That might be one of the best answers I've got so far, and I've had over 50 people on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that might have been one of the best ones. Not gonna lie.
You fight him because I remember watching that when Walter was like going through everything, and you see he actually had a family.
Yeah,
and he was about to die over cancer, bro. And then he was like, "Yeah, you know what, man? Like, you had a time limit. You need to survive up till he dies. That's it. You can do whatever you want. But guess what little Jesse did? He's like, you know what? I mean, that's funny. I don't want to do this shit no more. I want to go to the park and feed the ducks. That's what I want to start doing. What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
This crack cocaine got to be sold, my man. You got to do something. And I just don't. It's a lot of people in the world like that. You know, a lot of people that are like that. Now, I'm not saying again with the drug. I'm saying with everything, with business decisions, with even relationships. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You get halfway in, you see another guy that had your favorite sneaker. You talk to him, or you see it, or a guy would see another girl. You know what I mean? It's like, the world is different nowadays. It's too, it's how it is. I don't know.
Yeah. So, all right. One last question that I asked every fighter: how did their nickname come about? Yours is the Gun. So, how did that originate?
My guy, I was a kid. I tried to tell everybody about that name. I really regret everything about that name. I was a kid because the gun was supposed to be the guy that can solve anything. You know, you have a gun, it solves all the problems. You know, and I was Sidney the Gun Outlaw, like the gun, and because I can solve all of it. I got the bullet that can solve anything. I am the bullet. You dig what I'm saying? I solve it. If he got some kicking issues, he got to kick people in the leg. Sidney can solve it. You like to punch people in the face? Sidney can solve it. You know, if you like to wrestle, Sidney can solve it. And I'm constantly doing that with the quality opponents I'm doing it with, and as well, with fighting at the stage that I am now. I'm really happy, really, really happy, and I'm just getting better.
Absolutely. All right, so Bellator 263 does go down next weekend, July 31st. Who do you think wins the featherweight championship between Patricio Pitbull and AJ McKee?
Really good question. I mean, he got the lightweight belt, so I don't care if you win or lose. I just want an answer for that belt. That's about it.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
an answer for the belt to see what's going on, And I need to get my followers up, man.
Yeah, I mean, we need to talk to Instagram, get this guy verified. I mean, what does he have to do?
I know, bro. You tell me. I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. So thanks again for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. Is there anything you'd like to plug, or can you let our followers know where they can find you on social media in the meantime?
Yeah. On my IG, you can go on Sid Outlaw MMA. Instagram, Sidney Outlaw. Facebook, Sidney Outlaw. Instagram, Sid Outlaw MMA.
Sid Outlaw MMA.
Enjoy yourself. I got any question to ask me? I'll answer them. I got nothing better to do.
Sounds good. I mean, thanks again for coming on. We'll be rooting for you in the future. I am sponsored by Sauce Bay Hot Sauce. Not sure if you like hot sauce or not. All natural hot sauce seen on season 9 of Hot Ones. A lot of celebrities tried it. Trevor Noah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shaquille O'Neal, Kristen Bell, Juice WRLD, Schoolboy Q. Nothing but good reviews. So as a thank you for taking some time out, I'll send you a bottle or two. So
thank you.
Yeah, just text me your address and I'll send you, or wherever you want me to send the bottles, and I'll send you a couple bottles.
That's love, my man. Appreciate it. Thank you,
Absolutely.
man. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Another great week, another great guest. Shout out to Sidney Outlaw, class act. Make sure to follow him and on his title. He's going for the title in Bellator, and more than likely, I really have confidence that he's going to do it. So make sure to follow him on all social media. He said if you got any questions, reach out to him, whatnot. Great guy. So hit the like button on the video as well. Subscribe to the channel. If not following us, follow Joey Work on Twitter. Otherwise, everybody have a good weekend. I'll be back Sunday with baseball. And then again, next Friday, I have, I think Carl Robertson's going to come on the channel. So appreciate you guys all for hanging out. Joey Work, Sidney's out. Peace, guys.